What is up, guys? Happy Monday. So the weekly candle has just closed, and as I've been doing lately, every Monday I want to make a video with a quick update on that weekly candle close because it gives us insight into what could lie ahead for the week. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Click the subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell to make sure you get future updates. If you want to get on my email list, first link in the description down below, so I can send you updates whenever I publish a video or when there is something important. So just pause the video, sign up for the email list, and then continue watching. So as you can see right now, Bitcoin is trading at $21,730. We got a nice bullish start to the week. So what happened actually is we did close once again below the 200-week moving average. So weekly chart here, 50-week moving average in blue, 200-week simple moving average in red. And of course, as long as we are below this 200-week moving average, it is technically still bearish, so we have to be careful of that. What we are looking for in the bullish scenario is to get a weekly close back above the 200-week moving average, so that will add some more strength. And I think if we get that, then we're going to see acceleration of the bullish rally, and we might see, I'll give you some levels a bit later, I think it's still possible we get a rally up to maybe 26,000, 27,000, maybe even as much as 30,000 in the next few weeks. I'm still expecting September to be a shakeout month. So the theory is basically we get a rally for the next several weeks into maybe early or mid-September. And then everyone is thinking, you know, if we get to 27 or 30,000, everyone thinking the bottom is in, the bull market is back, and everyone starts to FOMO buy in over there. Then we get this massive shakeout. Whatever the news is going to end up being, something will come out. Markets will crash. Maybe global markets crash. Who knows, right? Maybe the stock market has a panic and crypto sells off, and we see some sort of retest of the lows, maybe of 17,000, maybe even a little bit below that for a short period of time, like I said, as a shakeout. And then everyone who FOMO bought in at the top, they're going to see this drop potentially 50% in a very short period of time. And a lot of people are once again going to panic sell for a loss at the bottom if that were to play out in that way. And then we probably see some sort of recovery in Q4 because we have the midterm elections in the US, which historically on average for the stock market has been bullish. So if the stock market is bullish, crypto is likely to be bullish. So that is the scenario I see unfolding, potentially something to watch out for. We'll have to see obviously how the chart develops, how the price action develops, but multi-week rally, $27,000 to $30,000 by early to mid-September, then potentially some sort of shakeout back to the lows, 17,000, maybe even 14,000 or a little bit lower, very briefly, then a quick recovery and a continuation of the rally in Q4. That is at the moment my primary thesis that I'm looking for. So we still need to obviously get a weekly close back above the 200-week moving average. I think as soon as we get that, though, we will see a quicker acceleration of this potential rally, because a lot of people are obviously watching this, and the 200 MA is just an important level to watch on the weekly that a lot of people are watching for to deploy capital. So if we get back above there with a weekly close, I think we see some higher upside. So again, we closed below here last week, but this was actually a bit more of a bullish candle because we had this wick down, but we pulled back up, and now we're starting to see this move up. And the 200-week moving average, about 22,700 at this point, and it's looking like it does want to move higher. We will look at the 4-hour chart in a bit, because what is interesting to note also, actually let's switch over there. Let's switch this over to the 4-hour, because what is interesting to note right now is that we have flipped the 200 moving average on the 4-hourly, and you can see that has been very, very important basically since April. That 200 moving average on the 4-hour has been the resistance that has resulted in further sell-off every single time. You can see it touched it here, sell-off, almost touch it here, sell-off, touch it here, sell-off, touch it here, huge dump, touch it here, sell-off, and now we got above it, we dropped back to retest it. That's a bullish retest, and so far we are moving higher. So as long as we can stay above, say, this $20,600 level, which is the 200 MA at this point, then we can start to move higher potentially. And what is also important to note here, let me just show you this too, so you can be aware of these levels, is that we have been in this range, right, with about 19,000 on the downside and about 21,500 on the upside. And we are now, though we've gone up and down a few times, we are now at this point where we're testing the upside of the range, but we are flipped the 200 moving average. So I do think there's a possibility that we start to take out these highs at 22,400, then about 23,000. If we can get above there, I think the target here of this move is potentially the golden pocket around 26 to 27,000. There's also a fair value gap here, an imbalance, and potentially maybe even a little bit higher if they really squeeze it. So we're looking for that to happen potentially within the next 4 to 8 weeks, early to mid-September, which would put us somewhere over there, which gives ample time for this to actually develop, and then potentially a retest, like I said, of these lows, or potentially a bit lower, and then continuation to the upside in Q4, and hopefully a new bull market in 2023. That is what I'm looking for. Now, real quick, let's look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is actually more bullish than Bitcoin on the weekly chart, because you can see here we have actually closed back above the 200 moving average, which, like I said, that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is lagging a bit. Ethereum has had a nice pump, and as you can see, it's basically back to that 2018 all-time high level right now. So maybe with Ethereum, the merge narrative is a bullish narrative. They're saying, you know, tentatively it's scheduled for September. Maybe there'll be delays, but whatever, we're moving closer to that time. So there could be that FOMO, that anticipation for that merge as a bullish narrative. And Ethereum is looking good in my opinion so far. So as long as we stay above that 200-week moving average, so as long as we stay above, let's say, about $1,200 on Ethereum, I think there's further upside potential here, where we're looking for probably the next level of resistance here is closing this this fair value gap, this imbalance over here, get to about 1,700. If we can surpass that and squeeze higher, like I said, if Bitcoin's gonna go to 27 to 30,000, we are probably looking at Ethereum potentially going as high as about $2,400 in the next, say, 4 to 8 weeks. Again, by that kind of time period of approximately early to mid-September. That is my thesis, my theory at this moment. So I do still think there is potential in September for Ethereum to retest the lows, or potentially even still go lower in a brief moment of panic or some crazy capitulation, kind of like what we saw in March 2020, where we had this crazy sell-off within a period of 4 weeks. It dropped like 50%, then completely recovered and only started going up after that fact. I do still think that is a possibility, so I want to stay cautious for that in September. So we'll obviously have to see how the price action develops over the next few weeks. If this does end up playing out like this, where we start getting this rally and we start approaching these targets of Bitcoin 27 to 30,000, Ethereum maybe around 2,400 by early to mid-September, I would start getting very cautious at that point, and we have to look at the charts, because September tends to be a very shakeout month, especially in the midterm election year. Also, it tends to be the shakeout in the stock markets, where the stock markets bottom before a rally moves higher in Q4. So for the short term, for the time being, I think we do see further upside continuation at this point, and let's see what the week ahead brings us. Let's see if we do get that multi-week rally. If you like this video, please smash the like button so it goes out to more people. Thanks to the YouTube algorithm, the more likes it gets, the better it is. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button down below, click the notification bell, and get on my email list if you haven't done so already. That way you can always be notified via email whenever I upload a new video and when there's an important update. And guys, if you want to learn more from me, if you want to learn how to read charts, how to position yourself, how to trade, if you want to get regular updates, if you want to join our Discord community of more than 1,500 people from all around the world, investors and traders, click the second link in the description down below. You can become a VIP member. You get access to all the training, the courses, the Discord, the daily updates over there. And it is risk-free for 60 days. There's a 60-day money-back guarantee. So click that second link in the description down below. Sign up, become a member, try it out for the next 30 or 59 days, and if you're not happy, you can get a full refund. But I think you will find it very valuable, and you'll probably ask yourself, why haven't I signed up to this in the first place? So second link in the description down below, become a member, and I will see you in the Discord. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.